What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Powerhouse Mentality Podcast. I'm your host. I'm Caitlin Kenna. And, to be quite honest with you guys, I've been standing in front of this mic for about an hour, just kind of thinking, not really sure what I wanted to talk about. Obviously, I wasn't just staring at the mic. I was doing other, little tasks in the background, typing some stuff up, posting on social media, answering some messages. But I wanted to record a podcast tonight, and I wanted to get some content out to you guys because I know that I have a lot that's flowing in through my head. We're 2 weeks out from the wedding right now, so I got a lot that's going on. I got a motorcycle that's driving by my house that's pissing me off. Thank you. And, sometimes there's not going to be the perfect topic to talk about. And the one thing that couldn't leave my head is how grateful I feel for the opportunity to have people who actually want to hear from me and listen to a message that I put out on the internet. And we're coming off of Thanksgiving. It's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. And we all enter into that one day, Thanksgiving, and we think about, what we're grateful for. When I was a kid, we used to go around the table with my family, and we'd be like, all right, I want to hear one thing that you're thankful for on this Thanksgiving. I feel like we enter that time with this feeling of gratitude on that one day, and then we wake up on Friday and we completely forget about it, and we go and we spend a shit ton of money on Black Friday, and we focus on things that we don't have yet instead of being grateful for the things that we do have. So the biggest message that I wanted to get out to you guys is two things. One, I am overwhelmingly grateful for every single person who takes time out of their day to listen to my content, to listen to my podcast, to watch my Instagram reels, to watch my Instagram story, to react to those things, to comment, to like, to whatever, follow. I appreciate you guys because I don't do this for anyone else but you. Yes, I do this for myself because it makes me feel good in the sense where when I feel like I'm creating an impact and when I feel like I'm creating a difference, it helps me feel confident, right? It gives me a sense of accomplishment and it makes me feel fulfilled. But the biggest thing is that when somebody reaches out to me and they say that they've learned something or that thank you for sharing this or that, that makes me so happy. Because that's the only reason that I put out this podcast. I literally don't even know how to monetize a podcast, and I don't even want to begin to research it. I put out this content because I want you guys to learn something and learn from my experiences and learn lessons from my mistakes. And the second thing I wanted to get into was gratitude, because that's something that I feel like is lacking the most in this world today. A lot of people like to play this game where they're constantly playing the victim and they're a victim of their own circumstances and they're always boo-hoo, boo me. I wish that I could have more. I wish that I was as lucky as that person or that person. And they just kind of wallow in their own shit. When in all reality, they should be blessed to the fact that they even have these things to complain about, right? Some people, honestly, I believe were put on this earth to complain, right? And if they're going to live that kind of a life, then, hey, that's their choice, and I'm not going to argue with it. But I think that life is so special and that we shouldn't just live to complain and look for the shit in every situation. Because if you look hard enough, you're going to find some negativity in every single situation. When instead you could shift your perspective, and instead of thinking about all of the things that you do not have yet, you can focus on all of the things that you do have and be grateful for those things. So take time every single day to enter into the day with an attitude of gratitude. One of the ways that I do this is that I'll either write down 3 things that I'm grateful for and write down the emotions behind those things and why I'm so grateful for them. Or I do it as simply as when I'm in the shower or when I'm brushing my teeth, I just consciously think of the things that I'm truly grateful for, because we have so much to be grateful for. The fact that you're even listening to this podcast on a phone, on a computer, on an iPad, whatever you're listening to this on, you have the means that so many people could only dream of. And I hate to compare one person to another, but, even your worst days are somebody's best. So always remember that. Be grateful for the opportunities that you have every single day. For those of you who complain about having to work out, you don't have to do anything. You get to do those things because there's somebody out there who's in a wheelchair, who wishes, who prays every day that they could do that, but they can't. So when you feel like, you're having one of those days where you don't feel your best, you're feeling a little depressed, maybe a little anxious, instead of thinking about all of the bad or all of the negative or all of the things that aren't going your way, think about all the things that are going your way, and think about all of the things that you do have and all of the things that you should be grateful for. Because having an attitude of gratitude is going to make you appreciate your life so much more. And every single day, when you practice gratitude, you're going to have such a higher quality of life because you're going to be living a life that you can be proud of. And every night, you're going to go to bed feeling so fulfilled. And that's really all that I have, guys. Focus on being grateful. And I'm grateful for all you guys. Be grateful now, tomorrow, every single day, not just on Thanksgiving, not just during the holiday season. Be grateful every day because every single day you have something to be grateful for, even on the toughest days. So go out today and do something that's going to take you one step closer to where you want to be.